G'day guys, just thought I'd give you guys a recap of what's been going on the last while I fixed this fence. I'll just do a recap of the rut and let you know how that we went there. We had quite a few guests pop on over this year. We've had the usual Brendan and Zoe came down and tried their luck, and I also had Tommy Hello come over and have a crack as well. I invited him over to have a go, and then there over Easter we had a few more faces pop their head in, but I think they've got their own plans on what they want to do with the footage that they got from their time down here, so I'll leave that secret for now and let them reveal it if they decide to reveal it in their own time. But in that process, the only hunter that was successful for that weekend was Tommy, and he managed to get himself a beautiful old 15-point red stag. Unfortunately, I wasn't with him, I was with the other fellas, but fortunately buddy Brendan was with him to share the experience. And just, yeah, it was like when I got back to camp and had a look at it, it was an absolute stonker. So super proud that he managed to get that, especially after he's been trying to get one. I believe he told me 12 years he's been trying to get himself a red stag with a bow, and it finally came together for him. And then went a bit quiet after that. Then we had some guests up from Adelaide and Brisbane. Might be familiar to you people as the folks from the Senate Mate podcast. They came down, they had a crack down here themselves. Josh managed to get himself a good meat animal. It was a young stag. He mistaken it for a coal head, but when I had a look at it myself, I wasn't going to hold it against him. I could see how he could have fought such a thing, but he was giving himself a hard time, let alone everyone else, about shooting it. But oh well, what's done is done. It's meat in the freezer as far as they're concerned, and I'm not going to complain about that. And then Caleb comes along and he probably shoots an absolute stonker. Still a young looking deer, but like I think most people would have a hard time trying to pass it up. But if you want to hear how they got on and the adventure they had, they recently released 2-part episode on their podcast, so go check out the Senate Mate podcast and go over listen to those episodes. You might hear a familiar voice there, in fact. But yeah, that was all well and good. Not much more happened after that, apart from I managed to sneak out for a hunt for myself with my father-in-law. So I hunted with Birdo and Jason and managed to get myself a pretty nice looking fallow buck. He's a bit of a wonky donkey, but like he had a beautiful coat and he had a really nice looking palm on him, so it was hard to pass up, even though he was a wonky donkey. But I'm not complaining about him at all. He's all boiled up and cleaned out now, so he's got a nice one, dickhead. Work it where to put him. And then yeah, that's all the deer hunting caught up. At the moment we just got a bit of a pig problem. Pigs are tearing up places, so I'm just trying to stay on top with the pigs with a bit of pig trapping, but just haven't managed to get them in there yet, unfortunately. But well, we managed to get some, and well, I think we'll let the actual hunt take place now, and you guys can sit back and enjoy that, and I'll get back to fixing this fence. Yeah, well, just stalking through the bush now. See if we can get one with these pigs. Hopefully they didn't hear the ute coming along. And we'll be able to get a look at them anyway. And also it gives me the chance to have a fiddle with this new gadget the missus got me for my birthday. And I'll get you guys to have a look at it later on afterwards, but we'll see what happens here next. Go too bad. Got one. One's better than none. Got the sun at me fucking eye there, right? Yep. Couple more. There was a bigger one behind the tree, but I couldn't get quite a look at it, but it doesn't look like much bigger than the one I got. But yeah, we'll go over there and have a quick inspection of it. Give you a quick behind the look. Stand there with me dicking around trying to get the camera right. This goes into these fucking YouTube hunting videos when you're by yourself. You do all these dicking around to get a nice shot. Sometimes you don't get them. But oh well. Oh well, that's me little ball we just got. That's one less. That'll be doing damage about the place. They're wreaking havoc out here at the moment. They usually don't start causing this sort of trouble to around about the August. And it's about mid-May now, and they're absolutely ploughing the places up. So we've had to take drastic measures a bit sooner. So pig dog comes out when he can. So if I see a pig, I try to stalk in and shoot it. And at the moment I'm running pig traps. They're a bit trap shy at the second, so I've been trying to keep away from them and get them used to it before actually setting them up. What I've got, buddy, I use a combination of molasses and oats mixed together to bait them. But on this place, the cockatoos and crows and things have been stealing the bait first, so I might have to get a little bit more creative on how to lure those pigs in. But we've got one less to worry with now. We just got to knock down a couple more, and hopefully we might get one in the trap today. We're not too sure. We'll go have a check and sort that out. But no, we'll be happy with this little ball gone anyway. I complain, pig's a pig. First pig trap is empty, so we'll move along and we'll go check the other one, and then we'll actually go do a bit of work and achieve for the day. So we've come here, check the trap back over there. There's nothing in it. It hasn't been set off, but as I was driving over, I got a peek up just up here, and I could see a couple of pigs feeding. So I've doubled back and I'm just sneaking over now. I've got 2 rifles with me. The first pig I shot earlier, that was with a 6.5 PRC. No, ignore that. It was with the 22-250, and I had the 6.5 PRC packed in with me. So I've decided to pull that one out for this stalk and just have a bit of a play with it, because I haven't shot a pig with it yet. So we'll see if we can make something happen to get in on these pigs. Hopefully we've got a nice big one here, buddy. Pick off. Should be fun. I got the first one on camera, and the second one, he wasn't in the frame, but he's down as well. And the other ones that they took off, that was a miss. But those 2 just down here, they were 80 meters, so there was no way I was going to miss. Especially when got a hard rock as a rest, and they're just, you know, perfectly broadside. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the little ball there to turn broadside before I took a shot. And yeah, I was just mucking around trying to get the cameras and everything all good and right, and oh well, I got that one kill shot on camera anyway. So we got lazy rifles, got its first hog down, so we'll go down there and have a look. We got 2 young boars here. This one's fat and solid, like, yeah, real good pig. He's had a bit of a tumble with a bloody dog at some point. He's got a bit of a chew on the ear here. This guy's got clean ears, but this one is definitely the bigger hog of the mob. So we'll be happy to, we got rid of him. There is a bigger bull getting around these hills, and by dang, he's been a tough one to get. I'm hopeful I'll be able to actually hunt him properly and get him, but if he gets caught in the trap, then that's what happens. But I got a feeling he might be a bit too smart for that. Yeah, we got 2 boars down on deck. That's one this morning was a boar as well, so that's 3 boars from the morning hunt. So we won't complain about that. Like, I was hoping to stretch the length on that rifle a little bit more on the pigs, but you know, I'm not gonna complain about a close shot like that, especially if that gets me a little bit of good video footage to share with you all. So I think we'll be happy. And yeah, we'll get these 2 loaded up on the ute. We'll take them away from here because they're a little bit too close to the pig trap, so we'll chuck them on the ute. We'll drag them away to somewhere else where a buddy fox can have a bit of a feed on them.